I'm going to take you along with me. We're going to go to a few of the properties that I have micro food plots on. I've got some of the tools. We're going to go weed whip the plots down, they're overgrown. We're going to change out the batteries and the auto feeders, put out new mineral, just tending to the spots. I also brought my drone, so we're going to launch the drone up in the air and try to look at the cover from a bird's eye point of view. I don't really know the area that I'm going to today very well, so the drone footage will always help you if you have access to one. But Google Maps and Onyx Hunt and HuntWise, whatever app you use, they allow you to see the topographical and satellite view, but you can't get very detailed. So that's where the drone comes in handy. So we're going to be taking the drone out here after we tend to the plots, and we are going to be flying around and looking at it from a bird's eye point of view. So stay tuned. Alright guys, so we're at one of my urban micro food plots here. This sits on 4 acres. And this winter I planted it with winter rye, and the deer loved it this winter, but now that it's spring and they've got a smorgasbord of stuff to eat, they're not really touching it. So I had to whip it down just because it's getting overgrown, and I'm going to come back in here and plant some clover. But on top of that, what I've been doing for about the last year is I've been putting out a mineral called Lucky Buck Mineral. These guys are actually from my hometown in Michigan. They make great products. They just came out with a protein pellet also. But the great thing about this mineral is that they have a combination of ingredients that produce massive antler growth. And one of those is selenium. Now, selenium by itself in high quantities can be harmful to the deer. So how they limit the intake from the deer is they increase the salt content. And that will allow the deer to eat the right amount of selenium and not overeat it in one sitting. But with that, you want to leave it or put it out for about a year, 2 years before you see a significant change in all the buck's antlers for the better. But I've been putting it out here at the spot where Browser and Pretty Boy roam for about the last year. So hopefully by this fall, I start seeing some good increase in the amount of inches that are put on by these deer in their antlers. So I just want to take you along for the ride in my afternoon prep of all my different permission lands that I have here in the Atlanta area. And after this, we're going to throw the drone up in the air and hover over this area and try to get a good feel of the lay of the land and look for new bedding areas that I was unaware of, and see any more clear cut that may be going on, because they're putting up subdivisions in this area. So they're reducing the amount of habitat the deer have, which could be good for me because it's going to push them all and funnel them all into this area where I'm at. So I just want to check that out and keep updated on what's going on around the hunting properties. So welcome to my life on the weekends here, working on micro food plots in Atlanta.